are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report. And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report. I am your host, Brian Barnaby. And let's just say the boys are back in town.
She got away. Know what I say? She can't control. She don't know what to do.
She's gotta go. Bye. I know that you love this flow. We just chillin', we just villains. We just chillin', we some villains.
I love it up. Get the ammo and I stick it up. I grab shots on the top of shots. I bust the clip and I let it dip. I make it poop, make it explode. Touch your toes, hit your nose. Can you touch your toes?
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report. I am your host, Brian Barnaby. I got my man Matt with me. What's going on, bro?
Chilling, dude.
Dude, good to have you on the seat.
Good,
Feeling
dude.
great.
Feeling good.
Great. There's no other way to say it. I'll say it one more time. Feeling great.
Yeah.
And behind the other side of the glass, we have Tony. What's going on,
In
bro?
the penalty box.
Hello, world.
Oh, I think you're feeling pretty good after last night.
Of course, dude. You got to feel real good after last
Tony's
night.
feeling good. I'm feeling good. Barnes is feeling good.
We're all feeling good, dude.
But as a courtesy, it is playoff time, so we will start in the world of the National Basketball Association.
LeBron James at the buzzer. He banks in the three, and the Lakers win the game.
It would be nice if the Lakers were still in the playoffs.
I watched that game live.
What are you going to do? And before we get to it, or recapping the game from last night and previewing the game tonight, just wanted to give a quick Yankee update, and we'll get to this in our baseball segment. But right now, 7-1 in the seventh inning, and we'll give you all the details
Yankees are winning.
once we get to our baseball segment. But just wanted to throw that out there. So nice to see. But starting in basketball, we did have the Hawks 116-113 over the Bucks. They take a 1-0 lead in this series, and Trae Young, 48 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, and he gets help from his two big guys. Collins, 23 points, 15 boards. Capella, 12 points, 19 boards, and they really were resilient. You know, the score changed hands a few times. They trailed 105-98 with 4:18 left in the fourth, but they're able to come out with a victory here despite Giannis going for 34 and 12, and Holiday, 33 points, 10 assists. So, I mean, overall, you got to give it to the Hawks, and they've just done this all postseason. No one expected them to be here. Pretty impressive game one victory.
June Madness, dude.
Really
It's crazy,
really
bro.
is.
Like, I definitely did not expect the Hawks to be playing like this, let alone be in the conference finals to begin with. So, yeah, Trae Young was a complete beast last night, dude. I feel like every shot I saw him take, he made. And just the way he dribbles and creates space for himself, he's ridiculous, dude. And then Collins, bro. It's hard to imagine, dude. Remember in the beginning of the year that we're like, trade Collins, like we doesn't know if he wants to be here. And dude, he's been an absolute stud for them too. And then Capella with all those rebounds last night. So what a fucking win by the Hawks, dude.
Yeah.
In Milwaukee, too.
Yeah, I have to say, I mean, it's just crazy how stuff changes. I mean, a couple of months ago, we're talking Trey's not developing, the Hawks are not going to do anything. And here they are. I mean, they're 3 wins away from a trip to the NBA Finals. And I know you remember this. Way back, it was one of my first episodes on the show.
Yeah.
I was sitting over there next to Tony, and we had to pick surprise teams, and I picked the Hawks.
Atlanta.
I did.
Damn, dude.
So
that's why he's here.
Just want to throw that out there.
Nice.
But obviously, opening up at home, disappointing loss for the Bucks. And I mean, like I said, Holiday and Giannis, they did their thing, but Middleton didn't have the best game, 0-9 from 3-point range.
Yeah, dude. I was going to say, I feel like, especially at the end of the game, bro, in the fourth quarter, I feel like they were taking a lot of threes, bro.
Right.
Like Bogdanovich, I think airballed one dude, like in that final minute.
Yeah.
And then Middleton just couldn't make anything, bro.
He had a chance to tie it.
Water. He fell out of a boat
and just couldn't do it. So obviously, it's disappointing. But I like I said before the series started, I think it is going to be a long series. But hey, we talked about it before the show. At the end of the day, if me and Mike are going to Sakura, it's on me. Whatever. Favorite restaurant in Fairfield County. So we're there. I want Matt there too.
It's the whole thing.
We're gonna have a good time.
Might as well rent out the whole restaurant.
All right, maybe we'll get the private room.
Rent out the space. Yeah.
So
Sake bombs in the back.
Either way, we will see what happens. This series will resume Game 2 Friday, 8:30 TNT.
What are you thinking, bro?
I think they're gonna come out. They're gonna even the series up. And also one other point, before we move on here. I mean, 8 for 36 is a team from 3-point range. That's 22%. You're telling me they're not going to shoot better than that?
No,
next game?
very uncharacteristic too of the Bucks. Because like Middleton, him alone, I feel like can usually hit if he takes like 10 and make at least 5.
Right.
Because he's got it going on from 3, dude. But just last night,
it was just a bad
dude.
game. But it's like it's funny. We all these series, we think we know the series after game 1. We don't know anything.
Dude, I definitely agree with you though. I think the Bucks rather are going to come out and win game 2, even it up. I think Middleton will have a way better shooting night, dude, especially from 3-point land. And you got to get Bogdanovich going. I think a little bit too.
Yeah.
If you're Milwaukee, dude.
Yeah, and hopefully he's healthy. He's been really hasn't been himself.
Yeah, no. So again, you're looking for Middleton to step up and Bogdanovich, guys like that. They have DiVincenzo who's hurt. So I feel like he's that nice spark for them. He comes off the bench or does he start?
I think off the bench.
Yeah. So they're but I think you're going to get games like you would expect out of Middleton and Bogdanovich.
Oh yeah,
next time out.
Yeah, absolutely. So we will see tomorrow. When that series resumes, and then tonight, something to watch. Being that the Yankees are playing now, all game later, need something to watch. So we will get Game 3. Suns at Clippers, 9:00 ESPN. Of course, Suns lead 2-0. CP3 expected to return after missing the first 2 games of this series. Kawhi remains out. And I think it's a conspiracy. I think he's got a torn ACL, and they just don't want to say it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we know with Kawhi, bro, he's a very private guy. The whole thing in San Antonio, dude, with the injuries, that's why he eventually wanted to get out of there because he wasn't pleased with how they were handling it. And then just didn't see eye to eye on anything when it came to himself and his injuries. Right. And then, obviously goes to Toronto, and here we are a few years later in LA. So, dude, non-contact injury like that, usually it is ACL. And if they're not really saying anything, they're being really hush-hush about it, dude. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of seems like a telltale sign.
But it's funny. Typical Clippers, ass backwards, not doing stuff the right way.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. We don't know for sure, but I feel like just because they're so hush-hush about it, dude, and it's Kawhi, bro, it's torn, or and he's just doesn't want anybody to know.
Dude, what kind of way is that to go about a player being injured? How do you not tell the fans what's actually going on?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Yankees with Judge earlier.
Honestly, dude, it's kind of disrespectful to the fans.
Speaking of the Yankees,
I honestly think Kawhi,
7th inning stretch at the stadium.
I think Kawhi
not yet, Barnes. Take it easy.
Not want to.
We're almost there.
Any backlash. Doesn't want to hear any backlash about him or the team. Not being able to get done in the playoffs. And I think he's like, don't open up my business to anybody, including our fan base and everybody else.
But that's just ridiculous, dude. You can't do that.
But I wonder too, is he trying to pull a
on.
Phillip Rivers if they make the finals, have some special surgery? But I mean, listen, I'm sorry. I mean, I know we've seen it all this year, and I know the Clippers have come back, and I know it was close last game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just don't see it. I think they've exerted themselves so much up to this point, and to not have a victory yet. Yeah. I think they're in a very tough spot.
They're going back home now, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you get a little boost from the home crowd, but still, at the end of the day, dude, I think I don't know if Paul George is a dude that you can just ride like that. And,
he's due for a clunker.
You know what I mean? Exactly. That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
dude. I feel like. Guys like Durant, you could ride him, and dude, he's gonna get the job done, dude. But I don't trust Paul George like that at all, dude. I really don't. He's been too streaky. His history has shown he's just been too streaky, and I don't think he's a guy that you can really necessarily rely on to win a series.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's really overextended himself. So we'll see, what type of game we get tonight. Now, just as far as our predictions for tonight's game, who do you got?
Dude, I'm going to go with Phoenix, bro, because I just think Booker, the next Kobe, respect. Just going in the direction of that, if not, there yet. But him, dude, I love DeAndre Ayton, bro. I think he might be the best center left in the playoffs, honestly. And Chris Paul's coming back, dude. You kidding me, bro? It's gonna be too much for the Clippers to handle, dude. Like we just said, Paul George, bro. Really, I don't think you can count on him to get it done, by himself and keep them in the game without Kawhi. And I know the Clippers got some role players like Rondo and Beverly, but I just don't see them, hanging with Phoenix, dude.
Yeah,
I just don't.
No, I think they're due for one of their Clippers, just complete clunkers. And I think Suns by 30. Paul, just gets his feet wet, maybe 20, 25 minutes, 10-5 or something, just to get out there. They want to keep him fresh. They want him ready to go because they are going to be playing in the NBA Finals. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I heard it.
Tony, give me something to counter this, please.
Counter, dude? I got no counter for you. I'm going with the
ship.
With the ship here, going with the current. I mean, obviously the Clippers have been a hard team to put away this postseason, but without Kawhi, dude, it's over. It's it, dude. It's
really tough.
Not much else you could say to that. So we are going to switch gears to the world of Major League Baseball.
Giving chase is Judge, and he dives into the stand.
DeGrom begins the season with an overpowering strikeout of Ronald Acuna. The wall, it's gone! Three-run home run! What's going on here? I love it. He drives one to the moon. High, deep, and very gone.
All right.
Very gone, Gary.
We did have a great night of baseball last night. And in the end, the Yankees, what a game. Walk it off, beat the Royals 6-5. And Tyler Mush scores the game-winning run. So it was kind of was it not poetic justice, Tony, for him to score the winning run?
Absolutely, dude. I mean, you just gotta love to see it, dude. You love a good poetic story like that. How could you not be romantic about baseball?
Yeah,
you got it.
I couldn't have said it better myself. And I have to say, I mean, you owe me dinner, you owe me something because King, first inning, what did I say?
Whoa.
He gives up 2 runs. He really
we talked about that, dude. First couple innings is always a little rough for him.
You said you felt great.
I still felt great after that inning. Okay, it's no big deal, bro. And he settled down. But settle down
almost every night, man.
Settle down for mediocrity. 4 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 5 Ks. I mean, it's just
I'll take mediocrity. Okay, I'll take the mediocrity.
Well, me and Mateo over here do not accept mediocrity from the New York Yankees. We don't do that. And the opposite of mediocrity
Shout out
lately
Talking Yanks and John Boy. They don't either.
has been Gary Sanchez. He hits the game-tying home run, bottom of the 9th, his 12th. He's already having a big game again today. Hit another one. We'll get over the box score in a little bit. But, I mean, what a story. What a comeback story.
You love it, dude. You love it as a Yankee fan, dude. Been waiting since 2016. I say that all the time, but it's just so true, dude. It really is. Because he gave us such think about that back in 2016. Such a good taste, dude. It's like, look at this, a homegrown catcher that's a beast at the plate, dude. Just banging him out. And then we know he's been struggling the last few years. And now finally, dude, Gary.
Right.
Back,
And
we're waiting on this, dude.
We know with the Yankee franchise, I mean, they've always historically had great catchers, whether it's Berra, whether it's Dickey, whether it's Munson, whether it's Jorge, whether it's not McCann. You know what I mean? He was the guy who was supposed to come in after Posada.
Yeah, dude.
It just didn't work out.
Yeah, no.
So obviously it's been huge to see Gary come back. Love to see it. And then how about Luke Voigt? I couldn't believe it. I had texted the group. I said he's gonna hit a home run. He did misses it by, I mean, what, dude? 6 inches?
Last night,
yeah, I mean, come on.
Yes. Literally, bro.
My God.
And that's two nights in a row that he hit one off the wall like that.
Right.
After hitting the home run, his first at bat.
So he's been dialed in since coming back, having a big game today. Like I said, we'll get to it. And then Odor, we thought hit the game-winning home run in the bottom of the 8th, a 2-run shot. But then we had the return of the
meltdown.
Aroldis Chapman
The
high
meltdown.
wire
Oh, no,
act.
dude.
Meltdown of a
An
fucking
inning,
lifetime.
3 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks, his 3rd blown save of the year. Last 3 appearances, 3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 5 walks. And he had been so dialed in. He's talking about a fingernail.
Come
but
on.
I think it's possibly a spider tag situation.
I don't know because he
Whoa.
throws heat, bro. So,
I know, but the off
so the
speed,
command. But that's what I'm saying, dude. The command really was not there at all last night.
it
dude.
hasn't
So-
been there. Hasn't
Yeah,
been
yeah,
5
yeah,
outings.
yeah. So I mean,
Spider tech.
Spider boy, Spidey.
Gotta be.
So I don't know, dude. But it was just what a crazy ending last night, dude. Like bro, the whole time I'm thinking too, like about today. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, we're gonna be feeling good tomorrow, and then it was, oh shit, no, we're gonna have a different conversation. And then it was, oh shit, thank God they won. So back and forth, dude. It was absolutely nuts. I was so happy to see the Odor, dude. And then, dude, 3 heroes. You think about it: Odor, Gaddy, and Voit.
And it just, I love that he's making such an impact. He said he finally feels healthy.
That's big, dude. And dude, like we know what Voigt's capable of. Like shortest season last year, but still led the league in home runs, bro. And comes back off the IL and he's hitting. Yeah, dude, he could possibly, if you think about it, have 3 home runs over the last 2 games.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
missed 2 by that much.
what a
so.
story. And it really caught me off guard last night because I know they've been playing better of late, hitting better especially. But just the way this season's gone, you think, dude, bottom of the ninth, down 1. I mean, what are the chances they're going to
know.
walk it off?
Dude, I know. And they do.
Here we are.
They didn't even have to go into extras either.
I mean, Tony, you had to have been impressed by that resiliency, no?
Yes, I was muy impressed, dude. I mean, come on. I mean, that is one of those games
You don't care.
that obviously the Yankees. No, of course I cared. You come on. I'm a New Yorker. Okay?
I
care
know,
about
I
New York
know,
sports,
dude. I'm just saying because
What?
Yeah. no. Because, Barnes doesn't really play to the like the Met side.
Oh no, not at all, dude.
I'm just saying. So
the
you
best,
do better. Yeah.
the best I can hope from Barnes is 2 New York win night. Okay, that's all. That's all I can get from him. dude.
Hopefully,
That's
we'll be talking about both New York teams.
No.
Which we did, but like I said, we'll get to it. So love to see it. And then, like we've saying, game in action right now. Tyone gets the start. I've hammered him over the past 6 weeks.
Hammered him.
He finally has a good start. 6 1/3, 5 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 6 Ks. Easily his best start of the season.
Oh, without
had a
doubt.
little trouble in the 5th, but stayed on it. But I thought once that started, here we go again. I literally thought it was happening. He gets that double play to get out of that. inning.
The epic collapse, dude. Luckily, we avoid it. And dude, 7-1 right now. Who's having a big game today, dude? Judge, bro. He's 3 for 3. He's got a double, a home run, and a single. I think he's got 3 RBIs.
3 RBIs,
Yeah.
home run in the first inning.
Yeah.
And
And then a 2-run single
and then Voit and Gary homer
and a double. Yeah.
again. So I mean, those are the guys you
Voit,
want to
dude.
see.
Oh,
Yankee offense, dude.
Mhm.
This is what we
And how about
thought we were gonna get right off the jump. But
yeah? Even though he hit the homer last night and he's 3 for 3 today, Odor.
yeah.
Surprised,
Dude.
but I mean, I'm still not there.
Maybe it's just like a little like flash in the pan, but like whatever, dude. Like
right, but.
get the W's, baby.
So if LeMahieu's not going to play second, if he has
Yeah.
to play first, third, who would you rather have it start at second, Odor or Wade?
oh, dude.
Well, I mean, probably
It's
I was
Not
gonna say-
Wade is the
No,
answer,
Yeah, I was
dude.
gonna say Odor because Odor's bad.
right. It
You
just
know?
I hate how he strikes out so much, but being at Yankee Stadium, if he could just
Dude,
get a hold of one to right
yeah,
field.
bro. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's like one of the only lefties that we
Yeah.
have, dude.
Right,
So,
right.
I mean, if Hicks was healthy, bro, it'd be because Hicks is a switch hitter. So
Right.
yeah, at least you have 2 guys to go from the left as opposed to 1 or none, like we usually do.
But I have
No
to
lefties
say,
in the
how
lineup, dude.
refreshing is it not to have to talk about how Hicks walks, that he's just out for the season. We'll have to
But,
deal with it.
speaking of walks, though, last night Yankees drew 11 walks as a team, the most since 2017.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, so dude, you do that, you got to win the game.
And
Thank
actually
God they
today,
won.
4 walks, and they have 12 hits, 7 runs. I mean, that is an explosion.
And
the
dude,
way they've been playing.
2017. Now I'm thinking about it, they did walk a lot because Judge
Right.
every other time
Right.
was working a walk. So
And I just honestly listen. Of course, I'm always going to be on the more optimistic side when it comes to the Yankees, but I just feel really good because we talked about Voit, heating up, and
Yeah.
Judge has obviously been solid all season, but it's like we still haven't seen the best out of LeMahieu, haven't seen the best out of Torres, And Stanton has been all over the map. Good game today, 2 hard hits.
Yes.
So I just feel like there's so much reason for optimism with Gary playing out of this world.
Yeah, definitely. I think Gary leads that optimism too, bro. Because it's like these guys are playing well. You expect Judge to do what he does, and Stan obviously, and Gary's the only one that's been lacking, to bring something to the table. So, oh man, it's good to see, dude. I'm happy, bro. I'm relaxed.
Yeah,
I feel good.
Yeah,
a little tight,
and it's like it sets up for, we know it, huge series starting tomorrow in Boston. So obviously,
Boston.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. But I
mean, think we should all go there one day for a game, or?
Why not, dude? Come on.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah, I'll tell you why too. And I feel like, what, we can experience it at the stadium. We're friendly environment. You know what I mean? Like we don't need the security officers coming over.
Well, just control yourself, Barnes. Just control yourself, buddy.
I mean,
I think Barnes would be the issue.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was alluding to. Didn't want to throw anybody under the bus, of course.
Whatever.
But I mean,
a good time.
So. what are your thoughts, though, Tony? Honestly, moving forward, do you feel the Yankees, like, obviously, if you're thinking beginning of the season, they would have liked to have some more, wins by now.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, kind of in a decent spot. A lot of games against the Red Sox coming up. I mean, do you feel like they're positioned pretty well?
Oh, dude, absolutely. I mean, especially when you think about the beginning of the season where they were struggling mightily on offense consistently, and then sometimes their pitching was even an issue for them as well. And especially now with the with the Rays kind of losing some games here, and then they got some momentum going in their favor into a big series against Boston. This is where they kind of make up some games they lost from earlier in the season. I think the Yankees are in a very good spot. I obviously can tell by you guys being so excited and happy about it. But no, dude, I mean, I think everything for the Yankees are looking up for sure.
And do you think, in regards to Chapman's recent struggles, do you think that it's just kind of his yearly thing? Because I mean, we've seen it over the last couple of years. I mean, honestly, what are your thoughts there with Chapman?
I mean, honestly, I hope that is the case, and it's not kind of more permanent with this whole spider tack thing going on. I mean, he was having a historical year, honestly, as a closer, dude. Right. Like, it was really impressive, and to kind of see him struggle a little bit, and not only struggle but be visibly frustrated about it, is kind of a little concerning. But that being said, I mean, I would like to think it's just a little blimp on his season so far, dude. And next couple times on the mounds he'll be kind of back at it, dude.
Yeah, and well, it's crazy too, because the beginning of the year was so sick. First 18 games, pretty sure he had a 0 ERA, and the strikeout to walk ratio was like however many strikeouts, like 0 walks,
a lot.
And then dude, the last 11 games, the ERA is like 5 something. He's given up like however many hits, so it's just been a tale of two Chapmans, dude. The last and
it just seems like. It feels like
a couple weeks,
over a month ago, that the last time I saw him, where it's like he just first pitch is that heater up in the zone 102. It's just,
and dude, I mean, he looked mighty nervous when the bases were juiced last night. I think that definitely played a part in that in him walking.
It's just I don't know. I think there's just nothing more frustrating than like giving up runs, just walking. You know what I mean? At least make them go to battle again.
Well, especially too, because like they put what's his name on the they intentionally walked Santana, and
a check swing to take the lead.
Yeah. So, but whatever, they won the game. So thank God.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So I think it really, it's going to come down to, let's show up in Boston, and like we've said many times this season, let's win 2 out of 3. I mean, I think that's always got to be the goal.
Yeah,
especially when you're going against tougher opponents.
We got to make up 2 for last time against Boston, especially,
I mean,
bro. We got swept.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like,
and then we're gonna have a 4-game set at home next month, and a 4-game set in Boston. So I mean, a lot of big games coming up.
Heating up, dude. Getting into the thick of it.
Not to mention, after the Boston series, we have 4 against the Angels at home and 3 against the New York Metropolitans.
Yes,
4th of July weekend.
What a slew of shows that'll be for those 3 days.
Oh my God, dude!
Sport.
Friendships
powered by Downtime TV.
Friendships are gonna be tested.
Oh yeah, big time, dude.
Is the question is DeGrom gonna be on the active roster for that series? That's the
wow.
Come on, dude.
Of course. We'll see how that. I mean, I want to see some length out of him this weekend. What is he starting Saturday?
Saturday. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. That's awesome for the fucking
Oh, yeah.
soiree.
Oh, dude, that's right.
Let's see. So we're gonna get to this. But
Wow.
Saturday's
Walker's on
game
Friday.
is at 4:10, so it will be in
So
the
we'll-
middle
yes,
of the soiree. So,
Yes.
Mm.
Of the soiree.
And before we switch gears here, just one more Yankee update. 7-1, top of the 8th, runner on first, 1-2 count on Salvador Perez. So
Who's
You
pitching
gotta
for
love
the
it,
Yankees?
dude.
Nestor Cortez is on the mound. Back
He's got a
after
mustache.
hiatus.
He's got a
He
mustache.
does have a
too, bro.
mustachio.
I already
I like
like
yours,
him,
dude.
dude.
Not
Already
even
like him.
close.
So if we have any updates, we'll give them to you while we're on the air. But
Yeah.
we will switch gears here, Tony. So 7-3, Mets win last night. Lindor
We're still
hits
going over
another
the NBA playoffs.
2 for 4, his 9th home run. And Conforto
Good call,
comes
dude.
back, like you said, 2 for 4 with a double. And McCann even has 2 hits, 2 for 4, 13 overall hits as a team.
Neutral.
McGill kind of has a Michael King type of outing, 4 1/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Diaz slams the door for his 16th save.
Hell yeah,
They
baby.
salvage the split here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, instant reaction, Tony. What do you got?
Oh my God, dude, I'm stoked. I mean, we're talking about a Mets team that coming to this game had no runs in the past 17 innings, dude. 17 innings with no runs. And we talked about yesterday some type of, something positive to talk about. And we mentioned Conforto coming back in the lineup. And there he is, dude. What do you go? 2 for 2, right? And you have McNeil also going 3 for 5 to lead off, and you have Lindor in between them going 2 for 4 with a home run. I mean, those are the top 3 batters you want to be hitting well, right? Your first 3,
Yeah.
and they just set the tone for everyone else. And I mean, McGill, dude. I mean, you can call it whatever kind of outing you want, a Michael King outing. I mean, this is a young guy who was kind of thrown into the fire here. Even the scouts were even saying how it's early to bring him up, which it obviously is, but because of injuries, we kind of do what we have to do. And dude, I mean, the guy was looking real nice. His fastball was at 97. He had a mean slider hitting 89. He was painting the lower outside part of the strike zone, and he was making some batters look a little foolish. And I think probably what I love the most about yesterday's game is just how the Mets just kind of picked up McGill. They gave him so much confidence on the mound. I mean, the first strikeout, you see McCann with a big fist bump for him. Stroman and Walker are in the dugout screaming and hollering at him and congratulating him, obviously, asking for that first strikeout ball. And the Mets really rallied around him, knowing he's in a tough position. And I mean, I think it's just a huge testament to how tightly knit this Met group is. And I mean, obviously, the way they played shows that.
So are you saying that big raccoon brought the team closer together?
Dude, I'm saying, come on, dude. Francisco Lindor, dude, you can't get mad at him, bro. See how so chill and smiley he is all the time,
Francisco.
dude. Whatever issue you have with him, he seems like the type of guy you can just talk it out with him. He's obviously a very mature, professional person, dude.
Dugout about
There was
it.
no fight, dude.
Oh.
I mean, look at McNeil, dude. The guy's a hothead, bro. I mean, anytime he strikes out, you just hear him or the whole stadium cursing
Oh, it's
himself
awesome.
out, right? So it's hilarious. It is great. But obviously, it'll take a little, whatever, a little push and shove with Lindor to kind of calm him down,
Right.
settle himself, whatever. And they moved on from it. And you can tell, dude. It's
Here we
all
are.
copacetic.
Right. Good, nice use of the word copacetic.
I mean,
Copacetic.
I don't think I could have said it any better myself. So
I
I mean, hey, it's a nice win. You salvage the series,
Mhm.
splitting it, and then you have your third straight division series against the Phillies, against Girardi.
Yeah, Jay Girardi.
And you're at home. So, I mean, this is another spot where you got to win the series. You got to keep beating these division opponents.
Absolutely.
You've built up a nice cushion here for the division lead, and you
Mhm.
don't want to just give it back.
Will DeGrom be pitching in that Philly series?
Saturday.
I wonder how many times Girardi's going to ask him to get fucking checked. Watch.
Oh, dude. But see,
watch.
DeGrom, I mean, talk about another chill guy like Lindor. DeGrom will gladly
Yes,
get checked
yes,
with
but
a
I'm just
smile
saying,
on his
it's-
face, dude. Like, it'll be fine.
And
Dude, that's a
they
shirt.
won't
What is he going to
find
do to
anything,
fucking?
dude.
What's he
They
going to do to DeGrom, dude?
Of course. but
And
it's,
we before we preview, the pitching matchups, I don't think you were here when we were talking about this, but my take is I think Girardi's going to be out.
I know. I heard. Yes,
Yeah.
I was obviously listening yesterday.
Yeah.
So I don't know, dude. Is this really his
third season.
third year?
Third season.
That's
Haven't
crazy.
made the playoffs. It just I don't know what good has come since he's
I mean, nothing really. I mean,
they've underperformed.
yeah, and Harper really hasn't I feel like been the Harper that we've.
And I
known.
wonder if Harper has a little
tight.
beef with Joe too.
I don't know.
I can't see them going for beers after the game. I don't know. I just don't see it.
Well, maybe, and then maybe this will just go to show how Girardi, I guess, is a little bit tough to kind of get along with, maybe, and he's just too stuck in the old school ways. I don't know.
Well, I think what Girardi does a good job of is holding players accountable.
Yeah, which nobody likes
to their own
now
mistakes.
anymore,
which players nowadays, dude, like. Especially when you think of Harper, he's like, I wouldn't say he's a prima donna like you see in the NBA or anything like that, but he's a little stuck up for sure. You can tell just by the way he acts, like he knows how good he is or how good he should be or can be, whatever. That's what it is at that point. Whatever. I don't like Harper.
Yeah, I just think overall though they are a talented team. So to be hovering around 500 for a couple seasons. Really,
that's not good enough, dude. Mediocrity.
They should be better.
That's not good enough.
We at Downtime do not take mediocrity.
Yeah, I think we were talking to this in regards to Tyone with the 5 innings, 3 earned. We did talk about this, and I was hammered about my take on that. And then I know he pitched well today, but since I said that, I mean, his ERA must have been 9. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
The players listen to us, dude.
They do.
They listen.
Pitching matchups for this series. Friday, we have a TBD versus Walker. So, he's looking to bounce back. I think it was last start he gave up 10 hits, 4 runs, right?
That is correct.
Saturday, we get a 4:10 matinee, Eflin versus DeGrom. So, I mean, let's see it, DeGrom. You said you're fine. So let's see you throw 7. Let's see your 2 hits at the plate. Let's see your 12 Ks. Let's see your ERA hovering around 0.5. Go out there and do it.
Dude, I think he will.
And he will. He absolutely was. All the confidence in the world in DeGrom, as I should. And, I think him kind of dealing with the issue and still pitching well is a good sign. He has gotten the rest I think he needs. And, he talks about it. He can handle the pain or whatever he's dealing with, tendonitis, whatever it is. And I would, like you said, Barnes, expect him to throw 7 full game. Let's see it, dude.
All right, so we'll see Saturday at 4:10, and then the matinee, not the matinee, but it is a matinee, but the series finale. Former Met Zach Wheeler versus former Philly Jared Eichhoff.
Wow,
dude. So
what about poetic?
Poetic, symmetric,
romantic.
And Wheeler has pitched pretty well, since he came over from the Mets. So be interesting to see, can Eichhoff, after that solid, even though it was only 4 innings, but it was a solid start last time out, can he follow it up here? You look at these matchups. I think other than Sunday, I'd say they have the advantage pitching. So is it something where you look at this once again and just you're expecting 2 out of 3 and just keep the ball rolling?
Dude, expect 2 out of 3, hoping for the sweep. It's that simple, just like that.
And how about we're in the bottom of the 8th Yankee game? How about Irvin Santana pitching out of the pen for the Royals? I thought he retired 10 years ago.
I was thinking the same thing.
Who's that guy, dude?
You don't remember him?
No, I do.
Judge just walked, so he's on again, 5th time today. He's on. So
what a game.
We do have Judge on first, no outs, 7-1, bottom 8th. That being said, I think these are 2 big series for the Yankees and the Mets this weekend. Looking forward to watching them both with division games, and you just keep the ball rolling. We know this is a grind, and you just want to keep seeing improvements and guys, kind of keep up and improve where you need to improve. What else? How else are you going to go?
Keep improving, dude. Every day.
Yeah. Exactly.
Day at a time.
And I will say one more thing about Miguel, dude. He threw 92 pitches. 92, bro.
Good year.
Not bad, dude.
Great year, 92.
Oh, yeah.
But
whatever.
Just saying, dude.
We will see. And I did see too one other baseball point here before we move on. Betances moved up to AAA for his rehab. So I'm thinking within a week or 2 he'll be back. And like I've said before, if they don't want him, we'll take him.
Yeah.
Because I do want to see the Yankees add one reliever before the day.
Yeah. Should have just probably signed Betances to begin with, but
no, but that would be too easy.
Yeah, no, why do that?
Betances? Why would we want that?
You're going to sign him after we get him back from injury. We'll get him out, and then he'll do phenomenal for you guys, dude. But, that's how it's going.
I think the bullpen
sounds good to
if
me.
they do add one more guy, and then Britton, has been kind of up and down since he came back. If he settles down, King, I would expect to be eventually back in the pen as well.
Yeah, I hope so.
You add him, and then you have Chapman back to his normal self. I mean, that's a pretty solid
pen, dude. Solid pen.
So
Here we go.
We'll see. And like we talked about yesterday, underway from Cromwell, Connecticut, the Travelers Championship. First tee times, I believe, were about 6:30 this morning. And it's not exactly a star-studded leaderboard, to my surprise.
Really?
But first-round leaders, we see it all the time. They don't win the tournament. They fade easily. But giving you the top three right now, we have Hickok at 7 under par, 1-shot lead over Gooch.
Are you pronouncing
And
those
then-
right?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
And
just
then
making sure.
tied for third, we actually have a 5-way tie. McNeil, Garnett, Hostler,
KG?
Norlander, and Codera. So, I mean, not exactly the names you'd expect to see up top, but when I look at a golf tournament, like I said, the first round leader doesn't always win. So you look at guys, Zach Johnson, the former Masters and Open champion, he's 4 under par. That's only 3 shots back. You have also Harris English, 3 shots back after a strong U.S. Open. Kevin Na, same thing, 4 shots back at 3 under par. Patrick Cantley, the FedEx Cup leader at 2 under par. My pick for the tournament, Bryson DeChambeau, did fire a 1 under 69. But like I said, this tournament is a tournament where you're 15 under par, you're 16 under par, you're 17 under par. So these guys that were even par, 1 under, 2 under, I mean, they need to have a big day tomorrow because, to make this cut, I believe last year you had to shoot 5 under par through the first 2 rounds, which is very high because usually it's even par, it's 1 under, maybe a tough tournament, it's 1 over. So it's just that type of tournament. But looking forward to seeing how it plays out over the weekend. And I hope on Sunday we have, some stars in contention, and it's as exciting as a finish as it was last year when DJ ended up winning. So we'll see what happens. And like we talked about before the show, I know you guys were at the range again yesterday. Looking forward to number 2 in terms of a golf outing with the fellas.
Dude, you and me both, bro. Oh, my
get
God.
out there.
Fiending over here. So is Mike.
I'm really, really excited to see this. We got the important golf tournament coming up. August, is it, or is it September?
24th?
August.
28th?
Okay, August.
Around there, dude.
Hey, I mean, it'll be here before it'll be here before we know it. So,
But dude, talking about the driving range, I think we have some more videos of yesterday.
Let's see it.
for you,
Let's see
dude.
it.
If you're ready for them.
Oh, I'm ready.
Now, I just want to preface something. That the shots of me, dude, aren't my best of the day. I think they were filmed maybe early on in the range, dude.
Is this rigged? Did they do this to embarrass
yes,
yourself?
this was an editing technique that Mike has taught Renee to make me look bad, which is very typical. 'Cause obviously, being better than Mike, he is, jealous and threatened by me, dude. So it's whatever. It happens. I'm just prefacing. And but dude, let's
Good preface.
Let's
good
watch
preface.
the tape.
Let's
I'm gonna
watch
give
the
a
tape,
full
dude.
swing it now. Little low, crouched over. Let's see how the head control is here.
I think it came up.
You stayed down.
No, you stayed down. I have to say, from the last video, a lot more still up top.
I appreciate that.
There
I
is.
like it. I
Sorry.
think you've been working on that.
This is the practice swing of a lifetime.
Practice swing. Let's see what we got.
Oh, dude.
First one doesn't count. First one doesn't count.
It's all right,
Warm up,
dude. There we
But I
go.
have to say, a solid, steady swing, not a lot of head movement. So, I mean, that's what you want to see. Let's see Renee.
Wow,
that's a
Nice
hit all day.
one.
That's all
Honestly,
day.
that is a solid swing. That's Annika Storm's stand if I've ever seen it. So
I would say good camera move here, dude. Very, very steady camera move.
steady hand on
Good
the camera.
transition.
Here he is.
And this is just
Wave
this
off
is,
the
I think
fly.
even worse, dude.
Focus.
No good. No good. No good. Ah.
Fine.
No, honestly, Tony, I was just messing with you to start. I actually have a low stance myself, as you saw. I know it's you're supposed to be a little more upright, but you do what you're comfortable with.
Right.
When you start messing around with grip and all this stuff, sometimes it's going to cause more problems.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you're
How
totally right.
pumped are you to get out there?
Dude,
Sport?
bro, like, not good at golf, bro. Love to get out there and just chill with the boys, hang out. Been doing it for years now. We've had some classic moments out there on
Yeah.
the course. Shout out to Silvermine, Goose. Shout out
Gainer
Goose.
last year with Steven.
Yeah.
Kinda
So
forgot
yeah,
about that
I can't wait, man.
Honestly, if you're not good at golf, I feel like we're the best group to go with. To be honest, I don't care.
dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm there like
I've been golfing with good golfers, dude. Bad golfers.
75% of the reason why I'm there is to just drink.
Just chill, have a good time.
And I do
You
have
like
to
the weather, bro.
Right?
The fucking course is
Get
nice.
outside, exercise.
And I do have to give a shout out. I have to
Steps.
say, actually, Fairfield's very own Smith Richardson
Mm.
played there yesterday. Course is in pristine condition, and they just renovated the clubhouse and actually added, Boca Oyster Bar, which is in Bridgeport. They have one at Smith Richardson.
Wow, no way.
Ate there last night. Great food, and I think that's a big ad for the town of
Definitely,
Fairfield.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Are you an oyster man, Barnes?
So I'll eat an oyster, but honestly, I prefer the lobster, the
Right, of
shrimp,
course,
the
yeah.
calamari, which I had last night, which was pretty good, I have to say. But they do have a
Love
good
to hear
steak
it.
sandwich too. So
Oh.
definitely enjoyed that. But it's just
I know you
funny
do.
because it's like these golf courses. I never get why they have bad food. It's like you don't want to keep the golfers there. They're just going
Right.
to go to a good restaurant if you don't have it there.
Mhm. That's very true.
But they did a great job. Huge facility,
There you go.
outdoor seating overlooking the 18th green too.
Oh, you like
Oh,
that?
that's gorgeous.
You like that?
So who knows? Maybe,
Dinner and a view,
maybe we'll
dude.
have to have an outing over there.
I'm sure we will.
So
We will.
I mean, other than that, fellas, I mean, we got anything else? Any other
No, bro.
final words here on the sports board?
We'll see you tomorrow.
New York sweeps, dude. Come on.
New York sweeps.
New York sweeps, bro. Big weekend.
win, some excitement at the Travelers. Maybe
Yeah,
a hole
dude.
in one by the time we're on the air tomorrow.
I
So
would love to see a hole in one, dude.
Let's do it.
I think you're gonna shoot one next time.
I'm still looking for my
Oh.
first career. Almost was close the other day, I have to say.
Oh,
but-
my.
How close? How close we talking?
So it landed probably 2 or 3 feet, but then rolled
See
out
this
to 10.
like trap right here? It went
Oh.
right around here.
Yeah, right there.
But
You see this cart path,
Right
dude?
there,
It
yeah.
bounced
And I
off the
have to
cart
say-
Right
path.
there.
Number 9, Smith Richardson yesterday. I had an eagle putt, and I was within a foot, but just hit it a little too short uphill.
Oh,
Would have been my first career. Disappointing, but hey, you work for something. You try.
yeah, dude. Try to get
Well,
better,
you'll get
you
it
know?
when we all go out together. That's
Yeah.
a better way to look at it.
I can't wait, dude.
I want to see a hole in one on you.
I'll probably go bang
Yeah.
one, bro. I don't doubt it. I'll get
but
out there.
As
Hell yeah.
always, I'd
off
like
the
to
rip.
thank everyone for joining us. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing. Everyone enjoy your night. We'll see
We'll
you
see you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Peace.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.